Hi Libra, welcome to Lightworks. This is your weekly tarot reading for September 15th through the 21st. This is for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Libra. Okay, in the position of the past, we have the Empress. The Empress is a major arcana card. It is about abundance. It's about listening to your heart. It is about nurturing. The Empress rules her empire through heart-centered leadership. She is abundant. She's nurturing. And there's a feminine energy to her. As you can see, there's the symbol of Venus. This is in your past position. She is confident and she rules with compassion and empathy. In the present, we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about emotions, creativity. It is about our creative, emotional inner life. Sevens, the Seven of Cups in particular, represents that there are options available to you. It can be a little nebulous because you may feel overwhelmed about all the options that are available, but you do have options nonetheless. In the future, we have the Devil card. It's a major arcana card. It's the Devil card. The Devil card is about, at its highest form, or at its highest frequency, it's about focus. It's about almost an obsessive focus, and that is healthy for us when we're working on a project or doing something short term. But the Devil at its lower, I guess, vibration is about potentially being toxic or experiencing some toxicity. It could be about doing something that feels wonderful, and it feels wonderful at the time, and it then becomes unhealthy in some way. It becomes toxic. It could be about addictions. It could be, it could also be about negativity and negative thought patterns or negative beliefs that no longer serve you. That's kind of what the Devil energy is about. It's tempting, right? It's tempting at first. It feels good at the time, but it can also, much like, right, any kind of substance, right? It may feel good, but eventually it becomes toxic or potentially unhealthy for us. And so this is in the future. So we will clarify and see what this is all about. And what you don't see coming is the Seven of Swords. So the swords is the element of air. It is at its highest vibration. The Seven of Swords is about strategy. It's about the need for strategy and planning ahead. It's about, staying one step ahead. It's strategic thinking. On its lower vibration, it can be about deception and manipulation. And then messages from Spirit, it is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a lovely energy. It's about winning. It's about coming out victorious. It's about moving forward in celebration. So we'll clarify that. and clarify the message that Spirit is, the advice that Spirit's going to give you. So let's clarify the Empress in the past position. Okay, so clarifying the Empress, we have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, Wands is about fire. It's the element of fire. It's about activity, action. The Seven of Wands is about standing up for yourself. It's about listening to your heart, standing up for yourself, and being true to yourself, being true to that passion inside. We also have the major arcana card of the Hangman. The Hangman is all about potentially feeling stagnant or stuck, but it also can mean getting a new perspective on things and acquiring a new perspective, which might be necessary. It's also clarified by the Queen of Cups. Cups is the water element. It's about emotion and creativity. It's about feeling, compassion, empathy. The Queen of Cups, she rules her, much like the Empress, she rules her kingdom by love, by compassion, by listening to her intuition. You'll see that around her neck, she's got the eye of intuition. But interesting about the Queen of Cups, she has perfected her suit. She's in control of her suit. So she doesn't let her emotions get the best of her. They certainly inform how she rules. She is compassionate and empathetic, and she does recognize and prioritize her emotions, but she doesn't let them get the best of her. So this was all in the position, past position, and this is all in support of that Empress energy. So let's clarify this Seven of Cups. There's lots of options in the present, which will be sometime this week. We have the King of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Lovers. So, clarifying the Seven of Wands, which is, having many options available, or considering your options. Really, this could be about considering your options. And we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is about action, passion. It's about being inspired and having the fire within, and it translate into, action and activity. This could be somebody in your reading. It could be somebody you're passionate about. It could be somebody that you know. They're typically a fire sign, but they don't have to be. It could be a Leo, Sag, or an Aries. But this is about passion. This could even be you, but actually it could be you, because I think Mars is actually in Libra right now. So you could be kind of feeling that Mars action, that fire energy, because the planet Mars is in your sign of Libra. So actually, this really could be about Mars and Libra. And we're considering, so we're juggling our options. We're taking a look at them, and we've got a lot up in the air. There's a lot up in the air that we're juggling, and we haven't quite made our decision yet. And then we have the Lovers. This is another major arcana card. This can represent a romantic relationship, a soul bond, somebody that you're very close with, somebody that you love and who loves you. This also can mean a choice. Historically, this was the Lovers card, was also known as the choice card, and it was really the choice between two lovers. So this could be actually a choice and not so much a romantic scenario, or it, actually very well could be between a choice between two love interests. Okay, let's clarify the Devil in the future. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the 9 of Swords. And we have the Strength card. Okay, so clarifying the Devil, which is all about, can be about addiction, can be about negative thinking, can be about negative beliefs and views that no longer serve you. It's clarified by the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is the Happy Home card. So this is emotional contentment, emotional fulfillment. And you see a couple, and you can see that, there is, kind of mountains in the background and a home and the rainbow. The 10 of Cups means contentment and happiness and all good things. And then we also have clarifying the 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords is about too much in your head, being too much in your head. It's about fears. It's about replaying scenarios and fears over and over again until they just spiral out of control, so that they become, really, they don't reflect what reality really is. That in your mind, you've kind of, in your mind, you've made it bigger than it is. Your fears have become bigger than they need to be. This also could mean trouble or difficulty sleeping because you're worried, because and that this obsessive negative thinking could potentially lead to to disharmony. And actually, honestly, it looks like and also clarifying, I'm getting ahead of myself, my mind moves faster than my mouth. We also have the Strength card. That's also another major arcana card. You have the Infinity symbol. You have a lion biting down on the head of a woman. But notice the woman is not worried. she's not struggling. She's not racing around. Her eyes are closed. She is going within. She is, her hands are in a prayer pose. She is going within, and she is digging deep for the strength and courage that she needs to move forward, to overcome the negative thoughts and beliefs. So at once, and what this looks like to me is, this once was an experience, right? This once was emotional contentment. It is no longer that. And you are worried about it. There's obsessive thinking, may not be able to sleep, fear, lots and lots of fear, repetitive fears, repetitive addictions. There could be addictions. There could be an unwillingness to change and make things better. And this is requiring strength. This is requiring strength, digging deep, going within, to overcome any fears that you may have. What you don't see coming. So what you don't see coming is the Seven of Swords. So initially, what you don't see coming, so the Seven of Swords could potentially be the need for strategy, to be strategic. It also could potentially mean that there is some kind of lie or manipulation that arises that you don't see coming. Maybe somebody isn't really telling the truth, and that there is some semblance of some kind of a manipulation here. Let's clarify what that is. Whether that might be a need for strategy or whether there's something nefarious going on. Spirit, please be. Okay, so these just kind of came out. So we're going to take them. All right, we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is about having community. It could also be about friendship and having friends. It's joy, laughter, fun. It's, kind of lighthearted. It is that appreciation that we have when we are with people who love us. We also have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about potentially holding on to things too tightly. Traditionally, it's holding on to resources too tightly. But it also can mean the need to set up a strong foundation. So this could mean setting up a strong foundation. And then we have the Four of Cups. And so the Four of Cups is an offer. So there is some offer, but we're not sure about it. There's some kind of indecision about this offer. Yeah, it's an offer. You're considering some semblance of, you're considering your foundations. You're considering security, stability, safety. You're considering being loved and supported, and you're also considering an offer that you're not sure about. It's unclear. And maybe that's what this, Seven of Swords is that, maybe you need to plan. Maybe there is more about a plan. Maybe you need to plan for, your foundation, for your security, for your stability. In fact, I'm going to clarify. I'm going to pull one more card. Please tell me about that Seven of Swords. Yes. So we go from the Seven of Swords to the Eight of Swords. So again, this is about you holding yourself back. This is about, potentially self-sabotage. This is you holding yourself back. And this is you feeling trapped. So this could be somebody maybe being manipulative and deceptive. It could mean that you feel trapped, and essentially that strategy really is needed, and that you need to rely on, your support system, people that love you, people that, friends, family, that kind of thing. Because the Eight of Swords is about self-limitation. So it's about feeling trapped with no way out. And the meaning of the original imagery of this card, although this deck is a little different, it's about having your hands bound, but they're not bound to where you can't, they're loosely bound to the point where he or she could remove the ropes that bind them. They could remove the blindfold, and they could walk just right past all of these swords. So, the meaning behind this card is that this is limiting thoughts and beliefs that no longer serve you. This is feeling stuck, and yet you're not stuck, essentially, that you have the power to move forward away from any lies or deceit. All right, so, and be strategic and put a plan together for, your own foundation, for a strong foundation, having support by, with family and friends, anybody that is, that cares for you. And then we also have the self-limiting belief, feeling like you're stuck, right? Feeling like, oh, but, there's, I won't have everything I want, or, I'm not sure of this offer, that kind of thing. So, let's clarify the Six of Wands, which is the victory card, essentially. It's the card for celebration. Let's clarify. That is Spirit's advice. This is a message or advice from Spirit. Please be clear. Okay, so the Six of Wands, which is a victory card, it's about celebrating after. It's about celebration. You have the two sixes here. You've got the Six of Cups, which is about nostalgia. It's about being with people that you've previously had a relationship with, somebody that kind kind of gives you that warm, fuzzy feeling. That's who that is. That is somebody that supports you, somebody who loves you, you know, that you have great respect for, that there is a, you know, a balance. It's a balanced relationship. There's equal give and take. There's equal caring. And again, here's the Six of Wands, which is about passion and victory and moving forward and being victorious and celebrating. And we have the Ace of Wands. Aces are beginnings. Wands are about passion, about ideas, about inspiration. So something like a breath of fresh air just comes in, and it is about, you know, if you want that castle, if you want, you know, if you want this, you know, balanced, happy, loving relationship, and you want that happy home, you'll have to take advantage of that passion. You'll have to listen to that breath of fresh air, that new energy that comes in, that, you know, what you're passionate about, it's essentially follow your passion, is what it's saying. But not only follow your passion, we also have the Ace of Swords clarifying this Six of Wands. So this is also about being discerning, about the search for truth and clarity. So where somebody may have been deceiving you, may not have been telling you the truth, or trying to manipulate you, Spirit is saying you can get to the bottom of it. And you can, Libra, because, you know, you're an air sign, so you are extremely, you're intelligent. You are definitely objective. And that is, you know, kind of the characteristics of the air signs. So this is a sort of clarity. So this is cutting away that which no longer serves you. This is getting to the bottom of any kind of manipulation or, you know, any kind of, I guess, nefarious things. You can kind of get to the bottom of it with, you know, that Ace of Swords, which is lovely, right? Because you've got the Ace of Swords, which is discerning. It's cutting away that which no longer serves you. It is clarity, truth. So clarity arrives, particularly when you follow that passion, when you understand that that passion leads to this love, this contentment, this feeling great, feeling supported, this balance of energy, because we have the Six of Cups and the Six of Wands. And so these three cards really clarify and support this victory. You have what it takes to move forward. You have what it takes to move forward. You have what it takes to walk away from, you know, that which is no longer serving you. Those beliefs, feelings, people, situations that are no longer healthy for you. That it's not necessary, that you aren't trapped. That these are just fears, that these are fears, you know, essentially holding you hostage. And that it takes strength to move forward, strength and conviction to move forward. So I am going to let's pull a messenger oracle card for you. Too many messages. Let's just take one. Please be clear. Spirit, please be clear. Holy moly, all these cards want to come out. Time to ground. Yeah, boy, is that really good advice from Spirit. When we feel like we are kind of out of control and we have lots of fear and we feel stuck, it is about grounding, digging deep, closing those eyes, meditating, grounding, and really kind of finding that courage and strength. So, time to ground. Boy, this is a lovely card. So I'll read you the message. Whenever we actually have things where, fear is involved and uncertainty, where there's an uncertainty, that's when we need to trust, when we need to ground, when we need to take those deep, deep grounding breaths. So, 45, time to ground. We all experience moments in our lives when we feel confused, unfocused, and surrounded by chaos and turmoil, which that's what this devil is. This devil is chaos and turmoil. And actually, maybe chaos and turmoil at home. That's what this is. It's chaos and turmoil at home. And there's fear. There's fear, and there's fear of being stuck. Okay, so I got sidelined. We all experience moments in our lives when we feel confused, unfocused, and surrounded by chaos and turmoil. These moments are often unavoidable, as are the lessons these moments can impart. But how you respond to them is the choice only you can make. Take a deep breath and a moment to pause and reconnect with Gaia and nature. Seek the silence of the void within whilst your spirit spirals downward to anchor itself like an ancient tree root in the cleansing embrace of the earth beneath you. Yeah, this is what this is. This is chaos at home, chaos in a particular relationship that is causing you great distress. And Spirit is saying that it's your choice, that there is an opportunity here, an opportunity for a more solid foundation. And ultimately, there is a celebration. Ultimately, there is getting past this unhealthy, So moving past it, digging deep, and having the strength to move forward. And however that is, making a choice. Wow, really interesting. Well, so Libra, Spirit's with you. That's for sure. Spirit is with you. And I hope you find this reading helpful. If it does resonate, please do like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.